Metallica video, take one. Hello, welcome to Brian's Mostly Metal Updates. This is collection update number 2. It's another all vinyl update. It's also an all Metallica update. I'm going to show you all the Metallica records I bought the last couple months. I've got studio albums, I've got bootleg live records, and I'm going to tell a Cliff Burton story from 1986. So stick around for that. And before I start with the records, I still remember the first time I heard Metallica. It was 1983. It was right before the show in Chicago at the Metro with Raven. That was a few weeks after Kill 'Em All was released. The show was on YouTube. I heard an ad on the radio for that show. And the way I remember it, they played a few seconds of Raven and a few seconds of Metallica in that radio ad. And that was enough to pique my interest, right? So I knew I had to seek out Metallica. So soon after, I bought Kill 'Em All on cassette, and the rest is history, I guess. But another thing I want to mention before I start with the records, if you watch my first video, you know I'm new at collecting vinyl, so I'm buying what's easy to get. So I have nothing rare, I have nothing spectacular. I'm going to show you the Walmart, colored vinyl. That's what I'm going to show you. And then I'm going to show you the bootlegs. Maybe you'll find those more interesting. I know you've seen these how many times? I mean, seriously, how many times can you look at Kill 'Em All? I mean, 1983, the first record. I will show you the vinyl since it's colored. On red vinyl. Looks nicer in person, I think. It looks really dark in the video, I think, but it's nice. Now, I have to be honest, I hadn't listened to this record in years. When I go back and listen to Metallica, for whatever reason, I just find myself skipping Kill 'Em All. And having listened to this as recently as today, I don't know why that was, because this is a great album. I think it holds up really well. I mean, I don't know. I just didn't remember enjoying it as much as I enjoy it. So that's that. Next up, of course, Ride the Lightning from '84. This is on blue vinyl. It's a very nice blue vinyl. Like that. So, what can I say about Ride the Lightning? I mean, many people, myself included, consider this their favorite Metallica album. So that's where I'm at. My favorite Metallica album, Ride the Lightning. Next up, from '86, Master of Puppets. Now, Ride the Lightning may be my favorite, but this is a close second. It's kind of a brick vinyl. This is a close second. I mean, this is, I don't know, I'm not going to just name off songs because I'd name off all the songs. I mean, it's just, it's a great album. Next up, can't forget this, the 598 EP, Garage Days Revisited. This is the cover song EP. Good stuff. For whatever reason, I just loved when Metallica did covers. I don't know. So it's just black vinyl, nothing special. So I won't show the vinyl. Next, And Justice for All. 2 record set, not a gatefold. If I was going to complain, about anything, I guess it would be that it's not a gatefold, but that's not that big a deal. Beautiful green. I really love the green. Now, that's it. That's it for studio albums. Now, before I move on to the bootleg live shows, I saw Metallica for the first time in 1986, Cape Girardeau, Missouri. Armored Saint opened. Great show. Great show. So, my Cliff Burton story, okay? So, it was reserved seating originally, the show. And when we got there, as they're ripping your ticket in half, they're telling everybody, general admission, go wherever you want. So we just got as close to the stage as we could, and we were on Cliff's side of the stage. So during the bass solo or after the bass solo, at some point, Cliff took out a hand towel, just a plain white hand towel, wiped his sweat off his bass, threw it into the crowd. I was maybe, I don't know, 5 people back from the stage, 4 people back. I was just as close as I could get. It was like he threw it right at me. It was coming right at me. And I just stood there waiting for it like a dummy. And before it got to me, hands just came from every direction, grabbing at it. Knocked the towel all the way back up on the stage. Cliff shook his head, picked up the towel, walked to the other side of the stage, threw it off over there. That was that. That was how close I came to catching Cliff Burton's sweaty hand towel. That's my Cliff Burton story. It's not a good one. It's barely a story, but it's true. So there you go. Now, segue to the first bootleg live show. This is Metallica live in Cape Girardeau. This is the show that I attended in 1986, May 24th, 1986. Now, it says it's an FM broadcast, which, I don't know. This show has been released previously. This is called From the Garage and Back. Previous releases had a different name. But these are bootlegs, so they get released over and over with different covers and different titles to get people to buy them over and over, because we will. But I don't know, I've seen other releases of this called a soundboard recording. This says it's an FM broadcast, which would indicate that it would be a soundboard recording. Doesn't sound that great to me. I think it might have been a soundboard recording, but it came from a crappy tape, it sounds like, because it's just the sound kind of goes in and out for the first couple of songs, and it's just not that great. Not terrible. Happy I bought it. Listened to it twice. This is the only bootleg that I've listened to twice, and it's because I was there. I just think that's really cool that a bootleg record came out of a show I was at. So just plain black vinyl, not even a fancy label, just side A and side B. So yeah, this is right now, as of right now, this is widely available at a decent price. So you know how bootlegs are. They come out, you can find them, and then they disappear. And when you do find them, the price is $200. So right now, everything I'm going to show you is pretty easy to obtain. Just Google it and you'll find multiple places to buy it probably. Next up is from the Hammersmith Odeon, London, September 21st, 1986. Now this is an FM broadcast. It says King Biscuit Flower Hour FM. Now, I don't know if I showed you the track listing. The only complaint with this one, this is the best sounding of the bootlegs that I own. And I only own like 4. So, 4 Metallica bootlegs. This is the best. My only complaint, it seems like it was cut up for radio. So the songs, at the end of the song, it fades out, and then the next song fades in. So you lose the kind of like, it doesn't feel like you're listening to a live show. It sounds like you're listening to a collection of songs because they fade out and the next one fades in. Small complaint. because, like I said, it does sound pretty decent. Red. It's a nice red. So yeah. Next up, this is Winnipeg 86, the Canadian broadcast. Now, it says Canadian broadcast. This to me sounds like an audience recording. A good audience recording. Nice gatefold, 2-disc set. But no, I mean, it's not a FM broadcast. Not bad, like I said. It is on clear vinyl. Let me show you one of those. Clear vinyl. Nice labels. You know, this, like I said, it's audience recording. It's not terrible. Now, on the other hand, I don't know how often I'm going to pull this out and listen to it. I've listened to this once. So, I think that's probably normal. I mean, I'm collecting bootlegs. Doesn't mean I'm going to listen to them. I mean, when I feel like listening to Metallica, you know, 9 times out of 10 at least, I'm going to listen to a studio album. But it's fun to collect bootlegs, I think. And it is fun to listen to them. Last up, Classics Live. Let me show you this. Nice gatefold cover. Now, this is not a live show. This is a compilation of live tracks from various shows. The Winnipeg show, there's actually, I believe, 4 songs on here from the Winnipeg show. And it does have stuff. It is Classics Live, so that means first 3 albums in this case. There are recordings as late as 1996, which is much later, but they're, you know, Whiplash and Fade to Black are the songs. So there are later recordings just of classic songs. And this is just on plain black vinyl, so I won't show you that. So that's it. That's my Metallica collection so far. I will be adding to it periodically in the future, and I will show those records as I come across them. So thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. You know, let me know what I'm missing in the comments. And thanks for watching.